Welcome everybody. We've got a binder build for you today. I am so pumped to be live on a Thursday evening with you guys. I hope at least a few people join us, and this is a new one for us. So I know it's an evening. We're hoping at least a few of you may even let your children stay up a little late to watch this one with you. But if not, I hope at least some of you join us to watch this build. Even if we have lots of you join us, we may even do this one again. Thursday evenings is one that's a good one for us, but we do also like the Saturday afternoon. So you let us know in the comments if Thursdays are better than Saturdays. We may even change it up a few times as well. We'll get into the binder build in just a little bit, but let us know, how is your Thursday? Did you guys have a good week? We are so pumped for Saturday. We're getting that booster box tomorrow. I can't wait to get my gosh darn hands on it. I am so excited for the new booster box and the new set. It's going to be my very first booster box ever, which is so exciting. I have never opened one, so it's going to be a new one for me. And so, and yes, we've had a slight, tiny little glitch, if you guys may have seen it, and so the link has to be changed because we accidentally had to close it today. So we'll be sending out a new live link for Saturday, so if you did have it favorited for Saturday, it may be gone on you, so we apologize on that. Gotta love those little live glitches. But it will be back for you guys probably later this evening. I do apologize for that. So I see quite a few of you guys are here. Thank you so much for joining us this Thursday. Both days are off. PokeShark, thank you for being here. We love your support. Ricardo, thank you for being here. Evan, nice to see you. Let's hop into this binder build. My goodness, I think we might have to make our view even a little bit bigger here. I'll get Mr. Editor to come in and make... We thought we had it big enough, but apparently not. There we go. So for those of you that were here, Harsh Levels, nice to see you. It is a Chilling Reign binder. We have already given away this binder, but I have to build it, and we figured we show you guys how we build our binders that we give away. And we were going to actually do it live during the Chilling Reign giveaway, but we ran out of time, and we you know what, we told ourselves, you know what, maybe we should just do it separately. So here we are. We started building it a little bit, and we decided to kind of put it aside and build it with you guys here live. The one thing I did, however, do was build out the stacks, because as we were doing it live last week, it was getting a little tedious. So I did separate everything. I didn't organize anything, but we separated everything into categories. So essentially by their energy, which is essentially how the numbers are separated. So if you guys aren't sure how that works, so that's not going to work. But essentially the numbers in the sets are essentially separated by the energies for all of the commons and uncommons. So that is how we essentially just separate all of the energies for the commons and uncommons. It's the easiest way to kind of do your first main bulk separation. And then from there, we take out all of the V's, all of the really big, you know, what we call the banger cards, the really nice ones. So we have all of these sleeved. So we sleeve them all and we put them aside. So, you know, as you guys know, Chilling Reign is a really hard set to pull from. I'm really happy for four Elite Trainer boxes. It was a hard one, but we got some really nice cards. Metagross is one of my favorites, and then this beautiful creepy Agatha. So we'll take a look at these in closer view once we get them into the binder. So we've got everything separated. First, I put the commons in, and then we'll go in and put the reverses in after. So that's kind of how we go about putting in the sets. So I'm just gonna get started and start putting these in. If you guys have any questions, anything about YouTube, Pokemon, you guys, hey, we're here to chit chat. We're here to hang out. You guys go ahead, ask me questions. If anything pops to mind, I'll let you guys know. But that's pretty much how today is going to go about. We're going to put the reverses aside for now, and we'll come back to them kind of after each section that we go through. So we're going to go through these leaf energies, and then from there, we'll come back, do the reverses, and then go to the next pile from there. That, yes, the Zeraora alt art from this set is a beautiful one. It is a stunning one. I actually haven't pulled it myself. It's one that I look forward to pulling one day. Of course, you guys know I am I'm a Slowpoke fan, and so I, of course, am looking forward to pulling that alt art Slowpoke, or Slowking, sorry. That alt art Slowking is going to be one that I very much look forward to pulling one day. This set is one of the craziest sets to pull. It is a very hard set to pull. However, one thing I will say, when it comes to, and here I'm gonna scooch this over. One of the things I will say is, from a duplicate perspective, considering we did 4 full Elite Trainer boxes, I am fairly impressed at the lack of duplicates when it comes to the rares, or the rares and the commons and uncommons. Now, don't get me wrong, there are duplicates. There's lots of them. That happens. However, when it comes to like the rares themselves, there aren't that many. And for sets like Evolving Skies that we've opened, oh my goodness, I was looking at some of the duplicates that we've pulled, and it is absolutely redonkulous how many duplicates we pull in 2 or 3 boosters. And I was absolutely flabbergasted at the amount. So it's really interesting to see how the sets are actually subdivided, and how the commons and uncommons are subdivided within each set once you start opening them. And I think it truly speaks to the set and how Pokemon actually prints things. I think it's really, really interesting. So that's something to kind of look at. And it's one of those things that people who don't open a lot, like, you know, people who are PokeTubers, we open a lot of products. So it's one of those things that I don't expect most people who open Pokemon to know. But it's one of those things that we just see a lot of. And it's just one of those things I thought I'd mention, because I know how much people love Evolving Skies, and I can't blame you guys. And blame people who just absolutely love it. I get it. The cards are stunning. But holy moly, the prices sometimes have gotten out of hand. And then you've got sets like Brilliant Stars that somehow have come down in price. They like shot up around Christmas, and then down it came when, I don't actually know why. Actually, I should look into that. But Brilliant Stars came down in price over the last couple months, and I just wasn't expecting that. So that was really interesting to see happen. Okay, so here is our very first set, our very first energy. So there are all of our common and uncommon. So that's a pretty good start. We've got our first 2 pages filled. So let's put our reverses in. So we only have 2 reverses for this set. We've got one there. and one there. My lovely editor has put a poll out if you guys would like to fill it out. I'm really interested to see your thoughts. There we go. What do you think of Paldea Evolve? I'm excited, but I'm reserved about it, to be completely honest. I really am interested because, you know what? I was a little shocked about the fact that they're reintroducing Pikachu as a pretty, like, high-level Pokemon in this set. He's getting a lot of cards, and I didn't expect it whatsoever. I think that's really interesting. That's not something I expected from Pokemon. The new Terraform is really interesting. A lot of people are not happy about them bringing back EX and the whole XY concept. They think a lot of people are just like, ugh, it's just a rehash of the old XY. I don't know how I feel about it yet until I open some up and see whether or not they're really bringing back a new mechanism, or is it really just a rehash of the old one? I'm not sure. I don't play the TCG yet. I'm still learning, so I don't know how I feel about that side of it. People who play and consistently play and are going to be playing the new TCG, I think, will have more thoughts on that than I will, until I start playing anyways, and then we'll see how I feel about it. But it's one of those things that... Let me just grab this next section here. I think we'll see once we open some up, but I think it's a good next set considering the Scarlet and Violet set that they put out as a first set. So far, I'm seeing a lot of positive and a lot of negative, but nothing in the middle. So I think it's going to be one of those sets that people are either going to love or hate. I don't think there's going to be a lot of middle ground, which, quite frankly, is kind of a lot of Pokemon in general. But with that being said, I guess we'll find out on Saturday when I open up 36 packs, which is going to be super, super exciting. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's a lot of EX era copy. It's what it's seeming like, but at the same time, I think including the Terra Evolution with that EX and the shift to, you know, letting go of those old borders and bringing in a new era with everything going on with, you know, bringing in that Japanese cross within the English sets. I think it's gonna be an interesting twist. 17, 18, we're looking for 19. Oh, do I have the wrong one? I do. What's that? Paldea Evolve? Oh, about Crimson, well, what the heck is it called? Yeah, that's the other thing. Everyone's talking about Crimson. My goodness, I can't remember the name of it now. There's the next set after Paldea Evolve has already been released. All the information, well, a lot of the information about it. And unfortunately, it's kind of taken Paldea Evolve's, like, breath away. And with that being said, everyone is losing their mind about it because Charmander is on the front of the ETBs. Charmander is on the promo in the Elite Trainer box, and everyone in the like in the world of like knowing the, you know, everything that's going on. Crimson Invasion. Oh, City in Flames. Sorry, that's what it is. And so Obsidian Flames. Thank you, Shattered Reflection. That's exactly what I was talking about. And so it's one of those things that with Obsidian Flames already releasing information, it's totally stealing the thunder underneath its breath. It's kind of one of those things that we didn't expect, quite frankly. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And so I didn't expect it whatsoever, but everyone has already lost their mind on Obsidian Flame, its promo, its Elite Trainer box. And so with that, everyone's kind of already waiting and saving their money for that one. And so I think there's kind of this lost, and it, quite frankly, I kind of feel that that's kind of what happened with this set, because this set came out right before Evolving Skies, and it didn't get the love that it should have gotten, because Evolving Skies had already, a lot of the Moonbreon and all of that was coming out as Chilling Reign came out. And so it's a lot, quite frankly, a lot of the same stuff, which is kind of funny to talk back about, because it's very similar to what happened 22, 23, 24. So it's kind of funny to look back at it now, because it's kind of the same thing that's happening now. That's an interesting thought. It's going to be interesting to see how it comes together, because it's really, really going to be an interesting set. Everyone collects differently. Everyone is in Pokemon for different reasons, and it really depends why you're collecting. Some people collect to build binders. Some people collect for sealed collections. Some people collect for opening up packs, and some people collect to resell. Some people collect to invest, which quite frankly I still don't quite fully understand, but that's okay. Everyone has their own thing, right? And so it's so different for everybody. Score money. Yeah, and then you've got certain sets that, things like Moonbreon, for some reason just blow the internet up and blow the entire, set wide open. And it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But for some reason, what Moonbreon's sitting at, 600 Canadian right now? American? Something crazy right now? I don't even know how much it's at right now, but it keeps going up for some reason, and I don't even know why. That one still blows. It's an alternate art, I believe. Yeah, raw, it's sitting at 600 USD. That's crazy. That's crazy. Can you bring up? There we go. Yeah,
yeah.
Personally, I love the birds and fusion things. Yeah, it's just, everyone collects completely differently, and so it's just one of those things that just, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is Cinderace, our first holo that we pulled, that we're putting in, number 28. God, I love holos. They're so much fun. Okay, who's next? We've got our Fire's Energies in. I believe this is our next. Can you turn that off, honey? I don't know, something's making noise. No, our Water Energy is next. Whoops. Rebel Clash is underrated. I would like to know why you think that. I wouldn't disagree with you on that whatsoever, but I'd love to know why you think that. 30. Here we go. Okay, 28, 29. I'm still getting used to these new binders because I'm so used to the Ultra Pros. Okay, 29. 30. God, I love the blue. I wonder why blue's my favorite color. Okay, 30. I'd also love to know what else you guys would like to see us open, or if there's another binder you guys would like to pick. Like, do you guys want us to build a Rebel Clash binder? That would actually kind of be cool, I think. Oh dear, we might have a cat coming to help us out. We'll see if he jumps on the table and, oh dear, and makes a mess. 33, 35. That shadow is a cat, for the record, in case you're wondering. Yes, Bert, what can I help you with? 34. Yes, I did. 37. Haha. Clash has the most people. That Ninetales is stunning. I fully agree. You know what? I haven't taken a look at Rebel Clash in a long time. I do remember like looking at it when it first, not when it first came out, because we weren't fully integrated into collecting at the time. But when we did start Pokemon, the channel, when we started Thrill of the Chase, we were opening some of Rebel Clash, and I remember being impressed by the set, just in general. But I'd have to look back and go back and look at some of the chase cards. But I do remember that Ninetales being stunning. Inteleon. I don't think I remember that Inteleon though. 41, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. God, I love building binders. There's something about the like finality of building a binder that just makes me, it's just so fun. Is it just me? It might just be me, but that's okay. I'm okay to be weird. I'm very okay with it. It's most, wait a second, isn't that the same? What did I just do? Yeah, that's wrong. And then there's me. Chilling Reign. Well, that's why you guys are here. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with bias. They're here to watch Chilling Reign, and I'm okay with it. I love Chilling Reign too, so it's such a nice set. Quite frankly, it's a set that's, you know, people call it Chilling Pain, but I don't agree. I think it's a beautiful set. It's a hard one to pull, and there's a good reason for it. It is a beautiful, beautiful set. And quite honestly, I think having to work for it is part of the fun. 36, there's that holo. Okay, 37. Putting our reverses aside. 35. Got that one already. So there's our first double holo. So we've got one so far, which, hey, is not bad at all, if I do say so. But I will keep track and see whether or not we get a lot of them. But as far as I remember, when we started pulling cards, I don't remember them being a lot of them. So there's our first one. What? Yeah, so what I do is I just put the reverses on top of them because I personally like the reverses better. Some people put them behind them. Some people actually give them their own slot, so they actually duplicate every single slot. Everyone builds their binder differently, but I put my reverse on top of the like normal card. That's typically how I build my binder. I have built binders for people, like other people before, and they just kind of tell me how they want them, but this is how I build binders, and so this is typically how I do it. I have to start my... Why are you avoiding it? This is the fun part. Well, hey, get going. Start now with me. This is the fun part. I love building binders. Hey, if it was cheap to ship, you could ship them over to me and I just build it for you. But unfortunately, shipping cards is like the most expensive thing in the world. Do you sleeve your reverses? I don't. I know some people sleeve all their cards. Some people sleeve their reverses only. Yes, please smash. Ricardo, you are a legend. I know he's calling me a legend, but he's a legend too. I know some people only sleeve their rares. Some people sleeve, everyone sleeves differently. Because they're going in the binders, I usually, we sleeve all of these beautiful boys. And we typically, if we're not putting them in a binder, just so that you guys know if you guys win giveaways, we usually sleeve our rares and up for the most part. And if we're putting them in a binder, we only sleeve V's and up. Unfortunately, it's purely for budgetary reasons. We just can't afford to sleeve anything more than that because they're already going in a binder. We just, that's just how we do it. I would love to sleeve them all, but unfortunately it's just not cost effective. It takes me a bit. It's very tedious. It is very tedious. I don't disagree with you. I'll be honest, as a person with disability, I spend a lot of time in bed, and so this is kind of my brain time to like do something with my hands, not just to watch TV, and it just gives me something to do. For most people, this is probably really tedious and not a waste of time, but something that they could rather be doing something else. So I totally get it. For me, this is something that, gets me kind of using my brain and doing something else. So yeah, I totally get it. I do totally get it for sure. Okay, let's get some of these cards out of the way. And let's keep going. 40. Okay, now we're on to our lightning. What's that lightning song in Greece? Oh, you hate Greece, so you want Grease lightning, go Grease lightning. Huh? Oh, Shifty V, welcome. We are building a Chilling Reign binder, if you're wondering. So we are very biased to Chilling Reign, if you're wondering. 51. We're at 42. Okay. 47. 47. Okay, so I have a lot of lightning doubles, apparently. 42, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 47. No, that's completely fair. Yeah, these binders have a lot of room, so I wouldn't be too worried about it in these binders. In the Ultra Pro binders, they are not made for double slots. And so if you do use Ultra Pro binders, I would totally be with you, Shattered Reflections, on that one for sure. Those binders are not made to be double stacked. It's one of those things that it really depends what you're using it for, and I guess quite frankly how much you care. It's one of those things too. I think everyone's kind of doing it for different reasons. But yeah, no, that's a completely fair comment. Absolutely. They're not all made to do that, that's for sure. Okay. I think all the other ones are pretty much duplicates because this set does not have a large amount of these. That was probably the most amount of duplicates so far, but no duplicate reverses, which is good. Anything with the hollow pattern and then binder, choose reverse. That's fair. Okay. So you don't put them at all. That's interesting. Yeah, I would, that works too, because quite frankly, I like the hollows. I agree with you. The hollows are definitely the nicer card as far as I'm concerned too. Okay, 50. No, that's not it. Where is my next set? I think we're going into these. Haunter. Into scary Pokemons. Mr. Psychics. It's not Halloween yet. Slowpoke. Mr. Favorite. Okay, 54. Let's put Slowpoke in. 51, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we got Slowpoke's reverse, actually. Which is sad. 4. Oh my god, there's so many Psychics in Chilling Reign. It is crazy. I think there's 22 of them. You can. I'm going to answer for him, though, but he can tell me. He uses Premiere Pro. That, what, huh? Sorry? He says DaVinci Resolve is a great free option, if you were wondering. My goodness. There's a reverse. Oh my goodness. Everyone's loving on the editor today. Which is completely fair. He does an amazing job. I would not have this channel without him, so. Oh my gosh. 59, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a good question. The editor has a question. Is anyone going out to pick up anything tomorrow for the new set? Yeah, apparently the editor needs his own mic. Oh, CapCut. I know a few people who use CapCut. But it's one of those things that you also have to grow with the software too. It's one of those things that when you change softwares, it's a lot of learning and a lot of processing when you switch. So I totally get it. He's just gonna type in his answer. Apparently we need to get him a mic. Though I think you'd rather just type it than speak, so I don't think you're ever gonna agree to getting a mic, quite frankly. What am I doing? I'm losing track here. Wait a minute. 55. There we go. 56. 60. Well, apparently I got quite a few slowpokes. How are we doing on time here? Oh my goodness, I gotta speed up here. This is a process. But hey, we knew that. That's a reverse. 59. 67. I should have probably taken out the duplicates. Note to self for next time. Okay. I thought taking out the duplicates was going to make this too easy. Ha! I should have known better. I should have known better. Okay. Another page done. Well, not done, but filled in with what we got, so that's a good start. You know, before I go to the next page, we're gonna put this reverse in. And okay, so we got another reverse duplicate, so that's the second one. That's pretty good though. 2 so far? That's not bad. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're at 62. Okay. So you go in there. 63. 64. 6. I don't know. Is no one buying anything tomorrow? They might not be. Yep. They might be waiting for our live, which I can't blame them. Cannot blame them for that one bit. 6, 7, 8. And or, you know, they're waiting for stuff to go on sale, which I cannot blame them for either. Not that this set is particularly expensive, but it's definitely not the cheapest either. With the prices changing and stuff, things are just not quite the same. 8, 9, 10, 1. Well, Obsidian Flame is like, I believe, is it a special collection or is it going to be considered a Scarlet and Violet set? I can't remember anymore. Well, the set hasn't even released yet, so let's... Why am I? People like to get excited about Pokemon cards, and sometimes we get too excited, especially when it comes to Mr. Charizard. Which I can't blame them. Charizard is fun. But sometimes we get a little crazy. And, you know, people got bills to pay. So it's okay. You know? We got houses and, you know, we've got rent and we've got food to put on the table, and I hope people don't forget about that when they pay for Pokemon cards. 59. Oh, that was on the other page. Okay, Hatterene. I think all of these are duplicates. Wait a second. Did I miss this one? 60. Oh, not 59, 69. Ooh. What did I do? I did something wrong here, guys. I put them on the wrong side. Inkay having a snack. I pulled so many Hatenas. Hatenas? I used to think Charizard VMAX was cool until I realized it was a normal VMAX. That's fair. Charizard VMAX is... he's still a Charizard, so he's still cool. I'm not saying I'm not a Charizard fan, but Charizard is just not... He's not my golden child. How about that? I'll put it that way. He's not my golden child. Look at that beautiful page. Okay. Now we're gonna put our reverses in. Malamar. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. We have Malamar's reverse, but not the common. Well, it's technically not a common, it's a rare. We have his reverse, but not the rare. That's interesting. Okay. We have almost a full page, but we have... I thought we might have this one, but we don't. I was wrong. That's sad. Okay, next. 72. I love that emoji. Where did you get that emoji? I want that emoji. I don't know, but it's amazing. 3, 4, 5, 6. That emoji is fabulous. Really? That is amazing. On pre-release. Like, this just proves my point that pre-release, you just, no. You don't buy on pre-release. Because that card is worth what now? Is it even worth $5? Okay, it's probably worth more than that, actually. But, like, I guarantee you it's not worth much more than that. Like, that is insane. 70, I'm looking for 80. 78, 9, 80, 81. 40 now. Oh my goodness. And the amount of people that probably paid that much is probably way more than we think. Way, way more. That's absolutely bonkers. Well, I still don't understand how Moonbreon is it still keeps going up. I'm like, no, it has to come down. Like, it has to. It just absolutely has to. It just doesn't make sense. And somehow it doesn't. Which I also don't understand. I don't know how many times I brought up that card now. I should probably stop doing that. It just breaks my brain. That's probably why. So follow. Okay, that's it for that page. That's slightly sad, but that's okay. 81. I know I have 82. There it goes. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Oops. Yep, that's also incredibly true. And for some reason, Champion's Path is like also kind of a hated set for some reason, which I also don't understand. Like, I thought it was a love set, and then I was like doing some research on it, and then people are like, no, Champion's Path is awful. And I'm like, okay, then why are people spending hundreds of dollars on it? Like, one pack is like 35 bucks right now Canadian. And I'm like, okay, but you guys say you hate it. Like, as a community, we say we hate that set. And I'm like, I'm not saying that, but like, I was reading over Reddit the other day, and I don't know if you guys are on Reddit TCG, Pokemon TCG, but they're doing like one day at a time, let's eliminate each set. And one of the very first ones to go was Champion Path. And I'm like, but I thought you guys liked this set. I thought the community liked this set. I was so confused. And lo and behold, apparently not. I didn't know that. I thought for sure like Battle Styles or Pokemon Go was going to be the first to go. Pokemon Go went today, and it was the 7th or 8th to go out of all the Sword and Shield sets. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense in my brain, because everyone complained about Pokemon Go. And I'm like, okay then. Well, that broke my brain, because I thought for sure Pokemon Go was going to be one of the first to go. But nope. That's not how that went. And of course, you know, hey, Chilling Reign's still alive. So I'm okay. Of course, Evolving Skies is still alive. I guarantee you it's gonna win. However, Shining Fates is still alive, which I'm very happy with. So, however, Mr. Editor over here wants it to die. You hate that set. I don't know why you hate that set, but you do. I know. No, I don't agree with that. There's not just one good card. There's many, many good cards. There's so many good cards in that set. I love Shining Fates. I still think I might make my own set of Shining Fates. I haven't... What? Champion's Path is expensive because it's hard to find. Astral Radiance, yeah. I would agree with you that Astral Radiance is also super underrated. There's just so many sets that like just didn't get their limelight. Oh, we did get that one. Nope, Lost Origin is still there as well, which I didn't fully expect, because I don't know, I haven't opened up enough Lost Origin. Oh, Battle Styles went today. That's what it was. Which hurts my heart, because I love Battle Styles. Battle Styles isn't that big of a set. No, Fusion Strike and Chilling Reign are the biggest of the Sword and Shield sets. As far as like physical amounts of cards, Fusion Strike's the biggest, if I recall correctly. Battle Styles is bigger. I can't remember the exact card count anymore. But it's like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. 86, 84. Why are we missing so many? That's interesting. 86, 7, 8, 9. 90, 91. There we go. I should love Fusion Strike though, because I always pull good cards out of it, and I don't. I'm not a huge fan of Fusion Strike for some reason. I I don't know. I didn't fall in love with Fusion Strike for some reason. But for some reason it loves me. 3. Ooh, there goes that beauty hollow. Coblops. And then we've got a hollow. Goes there. Oops. You can't really see it anyways. Gotta find a better angle for these books. There it is. And then we've got... I'm gonna have to put it over here. There it goes. Beauty. It does have a strong base. I completely agree with you. Yes, it does. Okay, I disagree with you then. I read that wrong. I read that wrong. Okay. 90. Poke Professor, welcome. We're getting there. We are getting there. We're about just over halfway at this point. Just over halfway. I'm enjoying this process. This is fun. Okay. 93. 94. 95. 96. There we go. Stickers? Oh yeah. People still want us to put stickers on the top of the because the binders are black. Should we put a Thrill of the Chase sticker on these? I think we should. I think it'd be hilarious. Brand the white bind or the black binders. I think that'd be pretty good. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 101. Hey, we're in the 100, guys. 100. If you guys do have to go at any point, we would 100% appreciate if you could leave us in the background, just playing. We'd 100% appreciate it. It means that you just let us play in the background of your computer. It really does help us out and helps the channel out. I know it seems crazy, but it helps the channel gain hours in the background of the YouTube algorithm. And it'd be absolutely helpful if you can. Real Talk Vivid Voltage should be out next. It's a bad set and it should lie. Vivid Voltage. My goodness. I've got nothing else to say, PokeShark. Nothing else to say. PSA 10 is like, yeah, I know. Moonbryon. No, yeah, I don't understand it. Like, did you guys hear about the guy that literally ruined a PSA 10 Moonbryon on his stream? He took a literal screwdriver to it. He was trying to unslab it and accidentally ruined it. And he wasn't trying to. And I swear to God, he like literally closed his stream because I think he had to go like cry because it was not pretty. I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, because he became like a sensation. He became like #1 on Reddit. Like, it was bad. No words on that. Yes, ma'am. A sticker of Thrill of the Chase would go good. Yep. Huh? Now you have to design a sticker, Mr. Editor. Have fun with that one. I'll have to put in an order for stickers. Yeah. I don't know that I ever want to touch a Moonbryon because I'd just purely be scared to ruin it. Like, it's just, like, that was never the intention for Pokemon. It was never, the intention of Pokemon was never for it to become this, like, dystopian, like, impossible, expensive thing. It was never its purpose. Like, a set was never supposed to get like that. The only reason the vintage stuff has gotten that way was, one, because of the pandemic madness, and two, because it's just that old. Like, it, and even then, it's just purely because so much of it is gone now, you know, it's just hard to find. Evolving Size, it was never supposed to be that way. It's unfortunate, quite frankly, and, you know, I hope it never happens again. I hope there's never another set that goes that way, quite frankly. That is my 100% personal opinion. But that's just not, it's just not the purpose of Pokemon. It's just not how it's supposed to go, personally. That is my rant on Moonbryon. Yeah, I know. It was that Moonbryon. It was a sad moment. It broke my heart. It broke my, and I like I say, I don't know him, but I'm assuming he didn't do it on purpose. I don't think it was done at all, but that was a very sad moment on live. That's for sure. I am holding the wrong cards. Huh? No, that was PokeShark. Yeah. The editor is talking to me about one of PokeShark's video. If any of you guys are interested, PokeShark actually highlighted me on one of his videos of the most, I think it was the 10 most underrated YouTubers, or PokeTubers, if I remember correctly. Thank you so much for putting me on your list. It was super cool. It was much appreciated. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's super fun when we get to interact, and this is the only time where it gets interesting and hard to choose which one you put first, because this is the holo and this is the reverse, and this is where I usually put the holo first. It really depends on the card. But it's typically where I put the holo first. We'll put that in just a second. 10, 12, 13, 14. Put those in together. There we go. Aw, thanks, bud. Much appreciated. Okay, next. We are getting there. Okay, 16, 14, 15, 16. Reverse. Reverse. $17. Of course, Porygon 1 and 2 next to each other. How shocking. Just want to make sure we don't have 15 in here. What is Lucky Energy doing in here? Okay. Then we'll put Porygon's reverse in here. And we'll flip-a-roo. Okay, before we do that, 17. Okay. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I think the most curious part of building out a binder is because you're not looking at the full set. I'm always curious as to what these blanks are because I don't remember the full set, obviously. I'm always curious, like, ooh, what cards am I actually missing? Oh, this Kecleon is so cute. I just love the art on this Kecleon so much. 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 26. Okay, and then another one where we have the reverse, but not the rare. We've got two of them actually, which is interesting. What part of Ontario are you from? Well, that's an interesting comment because we're not actually from Ontario. We're actually in Manitoba, so we're a province over from ya. We're actually in Winnipeg. So we're in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Manitoba. Yeah, we are, yeah, I would assume your assumption on Ontario is actually because we plug 401 all the time. And that's purely because we just don't have a large distributor here in Manitoba. So 401 is kind of our largest distributor nearby that we ship in from. We do have some card shops here that we work with, but unfortunately the large discounts are coming in from Ontario, so we ship in from 401 all the time. There are some local card game shops here. There's 3 of them that we work with locally, but yeah, unfortunately we can't always get what we're looking for here because we're such a small market, but there are a lot of Pokemon people here in Winnipeg, so we can't always get our hands on what we need here, so we have to buy either from Vancouver or from Toronto because we do need a lot of card stock. And so more typically we buy from 401, we can get it in quicker. On that note, where are people tuning in from? Are you guys mostly from Canada? Obviously, like I said, we're from Winnipeg here. Have you been to Dave's shop? I have heard from Dave. I've heard of Dave's shop. We actually haven't been yet. We do a lot of our shopping at Fusion and at Can Central. I don't exactly know where Dave's shop is. Like I said, I've heard of it. We haven't checked it out. We haven't been to it. Do you know where it is? Like I said, I've heard the name around Winnipeg a few times. It's I think the 3rd time I've heard of the name. But I haven't been. Oh, Austin. Born in Cali. Very cool. Well, welcome. I'll keep going here while we wait for some more. It's on Corden. Okay. Yeah, one of the other things that we haven't done yet, we want to do around Winnipeg of all the shops, which we haven't done yet. It's on our list of things we want to do because there are many game shops. We've obviously also been to Galaxy, and to what's the one we typically go for board games. It's on Osborne there. Sell Me, it's called. Oh, you know what? I have talked to them over Facebook Marketplace. I've talked to them. We've definitely gotten pricing from them, different stuff, but we haven't actually been to the store. Yeah. So it's definitely on our list. We've been meaning to go, but we haven't been there yet. We've got so many different video ideas. I'll be honest, the budget sometimes restricts us slightly because we're not monetized yet. It's one of those things that we have to put some of our video ideas on hold. With the summertime coming, we know that, you know, the YouTube world slows down a little bit. We're hoping we get to live through that lull. But it's one of those things we do have to keep in mind. We're hoping to do more lives, and, you know, with the beautiful weather outside, especially in Canada, we're hoping that people will still watch us, even if it's from their phones from the lake. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, we're hoping to keep going through the summer. And then I think we're gonna hit hard into the fall, yeah, of course we're you know, we want to keep on trucking, so that's kind of the plan. But we've got lots of ideas, and we're looking forward to keep up the content for you guys for sure. 3031. Yeah, and of course, like, the bigger we can get, and, you know, it's one of those things that as soon as we're able to monetize, we're hope that we've got some ideas that we just unfortunately can't do until we're monetized, that we're really looking forward to doing. That it's one of those things that we have to wait until we're monetized to do them, just because of purely due to budget reasons. But we look forward to being able to do them ASAP, that's for sure. How many people do we have in the chat still? Nice. — 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 37. That's fine. Well, it's the same, like, it would have bounced them back into the stream, hopefully. Even with our glitch, I'm hoping. 33, 34, 35. Why won't you go in? Awesome. Well, we appreciate it for sure. It's one of those things. It also just takes time. It's a process, and, you know, we've been at this for 9 months now, and it's you know, they always say it's a grind, and it is. It absolutely is, and we knew this going in, and we're completely okay with it. And this is so much fun, and we love chatting with you guys and being a part of the community is absolutely a part of the joy of it too. And that's why we wanted to start doing these lives, just so that we could, you know, have more time with you guys and more connection. Um, it's it's part of the fun for sure. For sure, PokeShark. Like I said, it's absolutely, you know, it's everyone has a different purpose and everyone has their different reason for being a part of the hobby, and that's totally valid. And you know, I think opening product as much as keeping sealed product is totally fun, and you know, it's we keep some sealed product too, with the, you know, with the hope of opening it later. Um, and yeah, saving for the future is a totally fun part of it too, because you just never know what you're gonna find, and you get to just enjoy it through the process for sure. My cat wants cuddles. I know he wants cuddles. We don't have time for cuddles right now. We're building binders. You can get cuddles later. Huh? Yeah, we're getting very close here. This is the tedious part. The trainers are always the hardest part. 38, 39, 40, 41, 38, 49, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Oh my gosh. Huh? Yes, this is they're next. There's not many for the record, but that's okay. No, it is not Crown Zenith. I cannot wait to do a Crown Zenith binder. We are going to be doing one. I promise you that. I don't know when, but we will be doing a Crown Zenith binder at some point. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50, 51. Because the hit rates are crazy and they're awesome. And not only that, but they are also going to make for a super fun binder build and just a super fun live. And so we are absolutely going to do one. That'll probably be at some point. Yeah, I think I'll be very honest with you. It's going to depend how the booster box live goes. It will depend when we do it. Whether we wait until the fall or whether we decide to fly by the seat of our pants and do it, and whether we'll do lives this summer. I really hope we can do some lives this summer. I don't think we'll do them quite as often. 9, 40, 41. But I hope to be able to do at least one or two, to be honest with you. But that will definitely depend on whether or not it makes sense. Which is one of those things that we can't always predict. So. What have we pulled from Evolving Skies so far? Absolutely nothing.
Not much.
No, what have I pulled? I pulled one good card 2 weeks ago. What was it? I pulled a Galarian Gallery, or was it Trainer Gallery? Galarian Gallery Glaceon. It was a Glaceon. It was beautiful. It was absolutely stunning. That was from Evolving Skies. And then I pulled 2 Vs and I've pulled a VMAX, and that's it. Yeah, my hit rate with Evolving Skies is terrible. That's it though. I have not pulled a lot out of Evolving Skies. My best hit rate by far is Fusion Strike. Like, by a long shot. Yeah, Secret Rares, everything. Fusion Strike, I pulled just about everything out of Fusion Strike. Which is absolutely kind of insane, actually. Yeah, like, some people can pull everything out of Evolving Skies. I don't know if you guys know the PokeTuber, PokeChloe. But she has a streak when it comes to Evolving Skies. She pulled out of one live. She was alive for 2 hours. She didn't open that much Evolving Skies. I think she opened, I can't remember exactly how many boosters, but she pulled 6 Moonbreons in one live. And I just about lost my head. And Moonbreon wasn't even that high. At the time, it was like $200-ish. At the time. So this was like a while ago. And I still, it blew my mind. She literally pulled 6 during one live. I don't know what to tell you. I still can't like believe that. Some people just have luck with certain sets. It's just the truth. Me and Evolving Skies, however, are not friends. Fusion Strike, yes. Evolving Skies, not so much. Whoops. Wordy. I don't know what to tell you. You can watch. It's on YouTube. It's like, even if you were to weigh them, how would you even know? Like, I don't know what to tell you on that one. I watched part of it live. I watched, I think I saw her pull 2 of them live. And then we had to go and do something else. And then I had watched another one of her videos and saw like, she was talking about it and was saying how she had pulled 6 of them. And then I rewatched it from where I had stopped watching it. And I couldn't believe it. Because I couldn't believe it either. And so I went back. Hey, mister, you're a problem. This is, oh my goodness. This is our baby. His name is Bert. Don't show your butt to the internet. Can you come get him? I gotta work. His name is Burt Reynolds. He's our baby. One of 3. My goodness. He really wants cuddles today, apparently. I'm so close to being done. Apparently. I think all of these are duplicates now. What? Yeah, Yeah, he wants to be the Moonbryon. He is adorable. He's our fluffy monster, that's for sure. I am so close right now, it's not even funny. I've got these 2 cards that I can't find. 47, so I'm missing 48 and 49. How has your guys' luck been with Scarlet and Violet? Has anyone started a binder yet? Four, five, six. Is Umbreon a cat? I swear it's a dog fox. So they are technically in the fox family, but that will start the biggest debate of all history because everyone wants to say they're cats. But they're technically, based on their origin, they're foxes. Luck is either crazy good or crazy bad. That has definitely been my story. I either have had amazing packs or crazy bad ones. Okay, let's put some good old reverses in, and then we are going to put in our beautiful V's. We're so close, gang. Any other last minute questions, comments? Are any of you going to be joining us on Saturday? There they all are. Okay, so we have, can we zoom in here? I just want to see like this one, the one page. That works. Okay, so we have Articuno, which is 58. $151 saving up. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, 151 is going to be an interesting one. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to master 151. Okay, 58. 6, 7, 8. So Articuno is going to go right here. That beautiful V. There we go. And then next up we've got Blissey, which is 119. Oh, it's so fun when it's all in. 119, 119, 17. Okay. 17. 1819. So let me just bring it over here. We're gonna put it in. There's Mr. Blissey. So cute. Blissey V. There we go. Metagross, which is 181. Thanks for joining us, PokeShark. Thanks for all the conversation. It was fabulous. Okay, here comes the fun part. 52, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 80. So that will be 81 right there for Metagross. Right there. Next, we've got Volcanion V, which goes all the way back here. Okay, he's 25. Oh, he goes right here. Well, that was easy. Okay. And last but not least, we've got Creepy Agatha with those gosh darn creepy eyes, who is 186 out of 198. So let's go back to the end. Where were we? Okay, so this was 81. And this is 86. Well, that's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there goes. Let's bring it up here. And there goes Agatha right here. And that's it, gang. Binder is ready to ship to our lovely winner. And we will be shipping that off later this week for them. And you guys will be ready to be in to win a binder on Saturday. If you guys join us on Saturday, we'll be getting another binder ready and be opening up another wonderful 36 packs of the new set. I can't wait. And prepping another binder for another winner. And it's going to be so much fun. So I hope you're able to join us, and we'll see you guys on Saturday for the new release. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you guys then. Good night.